I still would really like Blessing of Wisdom in this deck. True Silver. Those are the main things that we're missing. Alright, going first. Can't keep a 5, can't keep a 7. Archer Protector's not really a 2-drop, but... Blah. So we got all 2-drops, but they're all support cards. Which is not great, especially against the Shaman. Who typically can get early aggression because of their overload mechanics, so they can cast a lot of stuff quickly. Hopefully he plays a... Okay, that's fine. So we have to play a Protector without using the Battle Cry, which is like a crime in most states, but what are you going to do? So if he totems and gets a taunt, that'll be bad times. Okay, that's fine. Healing Totem only matters when it's protected and the minions that it's with will survive, you know. Early game, usually taunt or spell power or even the 1/1 are more dangerous targets. Alright, I feel no need to play our Protector, so we will play the Swordsmith. Attack that guy. And because the Swordsmith has 3 health, we're pretty well protected from Forked Lightning, which does 2 baseline. Ah. So his totem gets to kill our 3/1. Which is somewhat sad. It's somewhat sad. Alrighty. Do we think he has Hex?
I wonder.
Actually, I was going to play Blessing of Kings on this, and then kill that. But instead, I think Blessing of Might it, and then Protector it to give the shield. If I don't shield it, it will go down to 1 health. And then I fear a Forked Lightning getting 2 for 1. So, with the Divine Shield, this won't die if he Forked Lightnings. And I think this thing is worth protecting if possible, by clearing the board there. Because if left alone enough turns, it's going to give us a lot of extra damage potential. So this was the lightning. It's risky. He got it. Lucky devil. Okay. Well, since we have nothing else, we play this and buff our 1/1. One reason that a Paladin's good in those situations where you don't have much to play in your hand. We didn't completely waste our Cleric's Battlecry there. So keep in mind he has 2 Overload from that Lightning Storm. So he can only play with 3 mana this turn. Does he have a 1? It looks like he has a 1 mana spell. Oh, he was just thinking maybe. Alright, so we may be on the verge of taking massive board control here. If he has a Hex, we will see it this turn, almost certainly. Because this thing is just too big to do direct damage to. It would take 2 cards to kill it. And if he doesn't have a Hex, then I'm very likely going to Blessing of Kings that Ogre and just go crazy. Fireland. Okay. No, I changed my mind. I don't think I need Blessing of Kings yet. Well, yeah, I do. He doesn't have a Hex, so we have to draw it. And if we don't Blessing of Kings this, when we kill the Elemental, it'll be in Fork Lightning range, which is dangerous. So we'll do that. And since playing this now would only give us 1 extra damage, we'll play a 1/1 guy instead. Don't want to be too spread out on the board, essentially, against a class that can do board clear like a shaman. So he has 8 cards in hand. I don't remember if one of them was a coin. Oh, he did have a Hex. Wow. Well, I gotta hand it to him for having the patience to hold off there. I was pretty certain he would have hexed that ogre, prevented his elemental from dying. But I guess he wanted to play the elemental rather than just hex there. 2 consecrates. Bummer. So because this taunt sort of protects us from this thing, for now, we can get away with playing this thing.
I wonder.
And position doesn't matter against shamans. What's he got?
Get behind me.
Taunt of his own. Okay, so here's a good example. Well, actually, an example of why both these cards are poor. This would not need to be a 7-drop to kill this. We could kill this thing with a Yeti, a 4 mana cost card. The bodyguard, that is. But on the other hand, this is also why the assassin is kind of weak, because it only has 5 health. So it will die to this thing. So all around, sad times. If he doesn't kill one of these things this turn, probably what we'll do is consecrate and then wolf. Now almost certainly consecrate, especially if he totems as well. Come on, totem, totem. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so this is a perfect time to do this. We will clear his board and save our 7/5. Stormwind? Oh, does that change anything? No. We can't consecrate and Stormwind, we have to consecrate here. So, basically the idea is we consecrate so that our 2 attack dudes, or, you know, these 1/1s essentially, this is a 2/2 now, of course. They can kill that, because again, the 4 health is weak. And then they can kill that, and these 2 will be dead from the consecrate. Play the wolf between these. These both die, but that's okay. They're not cards. This summons the 1/1 on the right of the wolf. There we go. So that was a lot of cards he lost there. We traded 1 consecrate and 2 1/1 non-cards for 3 of his cards and his healing totem, 1 of his non-cards. So he hexed our big dude. Bummer. But we have another big dude waiting in the wings. And with his health level, I think he might be in trouble. That's pretty good. No, not our wolf. Oh, poor guy. So, can we kill that this turn? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we can. That just spends all of our attack on that one target. But it's probably worth it. It's only one card that we traded. And actually fewer than that because he used a card on this alpha. So that's already neutral. So we'd still be ahead. Because he spent a card to Hex, spent a card to Silence. And this is one of his cards as well. So that's 3 cards for him versus 2 here. Anyway, the downside is that then we have a Stormwind Champion by himself with a 1/1 naked on the board. But what are you going to do? I still think it's worth it. And the other option is to just ignore this, attack him. He would be at 6, but it's risky. Because if he can get past the taunt, that weak taunt that we had there, he would kill our Stormwind with his guy, and then we would just have all these weak minions. You know, a 0/1, a 1/1, a couple 1/1s basically, and a 2/1 that was silenced.
Your magic shall not save you.
Ah. Oh well. Play weak minions. Yep, that works. Play another one. Yep, that works. Okay, good. So you can see the play, just looking at her hand. Just Consecrate and Tiger. And our 1/1 kills his 4/3. Unless he's going to play... Oh. That is not good. Okay. That's alright. His board still gets cleared except for the Flame Tongue, basically. But the Flame Tongue by itself is pointless, right? So it was close. He made a good effort. That goes there. Oh, I should have attacked it first. Oops, that was a mistake. Because it didn't have attack before the whatever it was, slime died. So I didn't think that through. I got too excited. Anyway, player stealth. So we almost will be guaranteed to get 5 damage on him just with our stealth alone. That's half his health remaining. So he has to play a taunt or get a taunt totem. 25% chance. Nope. What did he get? Love Burst. Okay. So we're getting close to top deck scenario. But usually Paladin will have the advantage against a Shaman because our minions can attack. His summon totems, not so much. What's he got there that would buff his totem? Cleric or something? This is an interesting proposition. We could attack him and then Brewmaster it back, play it again. So it's re-stealthed. It's very risky though, because then this would actually be able to attack this next turn. I think I'd rather play it safe.
I wonder.
And kill that. So we'll play a 1/1 so that the Brewmaster has something to return that's inexpensive.
Reporting for duty.
And
I must move quickly.
do we need more damage on the board? No. Although the chances at this point that he's going to top deck a weapon, we know that's not a weapon since he was trying to target a minion. Alright, that's a terrible card. It's unfortunate for him. It's a taunt, at least, so it prevents some damage, but yeah, it's just a bad card. Alright, raid leader, summon a dude.
Reporting for duty. Challenge
So we can't kill him yet.
to battle.
I'm gonna play ultra safe. I'm gonna take any risks that I don't have to. Could have done 8 to him there. He probably wouldn't be able to stop us.
Truth is my shield.
It's a good card to get, for sure. But that's what these 1/1s are for. Just sacrifice them, basically. So summon a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
And heal.
To battle.
And then 1/1s sacrifices for the shield. This guy does 5 damage without dying.
Challenge
That does 4, 6. And kills total. Excuse me. Oh, lightning! Oh, 2 kills. Nice. Yay. So obviously we were at 30 health. I don't think we took damage that whole... maybe we did. If we did, it was only 2 damage because of that healer Naga lady. So basically that was just a really well executed control game, which is, as you may notice, the type of game I like to play. I don't really like to be aggressive and just go for the hero. I like to control the board if possible. Anyway, so what really made that game for us was at least one exceptionally strong consecrate. Really turned the tide. Or not really turn the tide, but just put the game in our favor. It was even, and that just really set the score. Oh man, so this is a warrior for game 4, I think we're at? 5? Maybe 5. Now, all 2s is generally not good. You want some higher end cards. So the question is what to choose. Berserker is only really good if you can damage it, or you can get a cleric or something like that to counter whatever they play by buffing it. So we're going to get rid of that. Knife Juggler is pretty good. Ooze is good if he plays a weapon, and Protector is a support card. So we'll keep the rest of these. This will allow us to coin on number 1, on turn 1, one of these, probably the Juggler. And then almost no matter what he counters with, we can react appropriately. So if he plays a weapon, we obviously ooze, and if he plays his own 2-drop minion, we Protector, Divine Shield. Alright, there we go. So it's that was a really strong opening hand against a warrior, to be pretty honest. Now this is very susceptible to cleave, but there's not much you can do about it. Rogue Strike. Hiya! So it's a good target for him to snag there. We might as well play the wolf. We're going to play him on the right so that if we summon a 1/1 later, it will also be buffed. And now that we passed turn 2, we can hopefully save our ooze until later in the game if he eventually plays a minion. Or a weapon. Sorry. My brain. Eh, this kind of sucks. So we either sack both of our dudes to kill his, we attack him, or we consecrate and sack one. Yeah, that's bad. Consecrating for one dude is terrible. And we don't even kill it. So I think we let him come to us. He should kill this, and then he may play another minion or two, giving us more value for our consecrate in the follow-up. It's possible he has whirlwind, which would be quite strong here. There's a ghoul. Okay. So now we consecrate and sack our 1/1 into that. And we'll still be ahead. Wish I could play another 1/1, but not be. Next turn we have the option of Hogger or Ogre. What's he got? Don't really have much board presence though, which is a little scary.
Give me a quest.
He will have initiative of a big minion if he has one. Those aren't big, but they're big enough. I'm afraid of leaving that questing adventurer alive. He's likely to play two things the next turn, I would say. Maybe only one. But if he plays two... Yeah. Nah, that's unfortunate. Have to play the ogre and just hope that the questing doesn't get out of hand. Okay, so we play the Hogger there. The 2/2 dies to that 3/3, and then... Oh! So there's why we saved our ooze, but now our ogre dies. Although his health is scary low. So all we have to do is clean up the board somehow. And we're in a pretty good spot. Let's see, how do we do that?
Let me think.
If we ooze, we cannot play Hogger. We could ooze and consecrate, but then this only gets to a 4/2. And that dies. It's pretty minor. I think the best play would be to Assassin, actually. Because it's stealthed, he can't attack it. He's not going to attack us, since this is a Gorehowl. You don't want to attack the opponent. You'll notice it has 1 durability, but attacks on minions reduce the attack damage instead of the durability. So, most of the time you never attack the hero with a Gorehowl unless it's a finisher. Anyway, so I think I'll do this, so that this is safe. And we have attack initiative next round. That also puts a lot of pressure on him, because he's at 9 health. Alright, Warlord. So that's quite a bit of damage on the board, to be honest. Ooh, upgrade. So, now he will attack us with his weapon. Yeah. Damn. So let's see, if we ooze and hogger, then we're in a pretty scary place. This is tough. We can't quite... Wait, can we win? No. We can do 7 plus 2, and he's at 11.
I wonder.
If we ooze, consecrate... We only have 2 mana to Brewmaster, which is terrible. And this at least would get us down. This is a really risky play, but I don't see many other options. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong play. Shit. I think we have to do that and Hogger. So, if he can just get rid of our taunt and do some direct damage. Oh yeah, of course. Don't well played me. It's rude. It's rude. I well played if I lose. But I don't say well played because it was not well played. So he barely won there, but he did win. Basically, weapons are good. We just didn't quite have enough mana. Basically, when we were at 7, we needed 8. We would have been fine.